And wait, soon as I get through with these reviews tonight, I'm going and lay in my bed and click on them damn links, put that shit to my TV so I can watch these last 3 episodes of Power. Y'all wrong for leaking 50 shit. The last 3 episodes of the season. But reviewers, take advantage, bitch. Take advantage. You can do your review. You ain't got to let it out today. Set that shit to be to release on Sunday. 3 reviews. Y'all last 3 reviews. Easy. I should have took advantage of that damn show. But I promise y'all, I didn't review it. But I promise you I'll be on this shit next season. Because I didn't care too much for it last season. But this season I've been like, bitch. Bitch. And I keep up with it through the Color Me Pink channel, Keisha Irvin. And she had already told me some shit was going to go down. And baby, when I clicked on that link a few minutes ago that one of my love things put down up in my email address, thank you, boo. You know who you are. Baby, I went through that. Oh, y'all, Raina. Oh. All I want to tell y'all is since I don't review the show, I'm gonna let y'all know ahead of time. Bring some tater salads and some Sam's colas to the film. That's what I'm gonna do. But I'm gonna be on there next season though. Lord say the same. I'm still here. I'm still wanted down here on these YouTube streets. I will be reviewing Power next season. I got some shit to say. I be like, I watch all y'all that do it. Y'all know I'm gonna watch Miss Honey. Oh yes, God. I think Miss Honey do that. Miss Honey caught me up with Underground. So if she talking about Miss Honey could come on here and talk about child rain falling out the sky. I'ma watch it. But I think she do Power. But I know for a fact I seen random TV reviews. Stanley and Lynette, they do it because Stanley's supposed to be taking like the lead reviewer role. Sometimes that work out for him, sometimes it don't. Of course I watch Ashley Miller. She does it. I be looking for her reviews too. There's a couple of other people I watch that do that do Power, and I do it in order, baby. I'm talking about as soon as y'all put them out, I am watching. Trust and believe it. If I don't say nothing down in the comments, I'm watching. Okay. Well, let me go and get through with this here, cause I still got have nots, and then I got to do Black Ink Crew because I watched that shit tonight too. And then tomorrow we're gonna do some more shit with each other. But we're gonna get the reviews out the way so I don't feel like I'm under fire. I be feeling like I'm under fire when I have to do these reviews. And I wanna say, Tyler, I understand from what I've been reading down on the social media sites, you are headed to BET. Okay, that's good. Going on over there to BET. But I need you to remember that you still got loyal supporters that started with you over here on. And I need you to put this shit together so it make a little bit of sense. Because it done went all the way into homeland security and terrorism, and I cannot. Now, we started this episode right back out where we started from. Jeffrey and Landon, Landon was all over him trying to damn near rape him in the hotel elevator. Now they done open the door and you got Justin laying up under there on the sheet. He butt booted naked, and instead of Landon being offended by it, he gets to talking about threesomes. It's awesome. You don't know how good that could feel. Looking all down up under the damn sheets talking about, I guess, Justin working with some. Just basically I understand you drunk, my nigga, but a woman don't look good being an old nasty hoe. A man sure don't do it. It don't look good on you, honey. You look thirsty. You look like you needed a bottle of Aquafina. What the fuck was wrong with you in that moment? You just want anybody to tear the ass up. And if you got to share Jeffrey with somebody else, you all right with it. Then you don't recognize that that's the cop from down in the lobby and you thought he was straight. Child, you never know. Don't never be thoughting on people because you don't know. You might be thoughting wrong, okay? Well, he makes an attempt to try to go for hitting on Justin and wind up getting his ass tossed and turned, and I had no problem with that. Now, normally I have a problem with Justin because he's a little bit aggravating and he's a whole lot of aggressive. But in that moment, I was glad he got put up out that room. Boy, go sleep that out because you just made yourself look like the biggest male thought of the season. Then now, just I don't know what it is that David and his son got, but whatever it is, it make these women's and these men's never the same again. Veronica, she ain't been the same. I'm sure Veronica wasn't crazy like that, but she crazy as hell now. Now everybody Jeffrey touched, they get digmatized to him. You got that crazy ass Landon, he begging, and now we up in this room with Justin, and he asking him to go home, and Justin is saying that he loves Jeffrey, and Jeffrey talking about love. I don't know what you did to me because I ain't never act like this behind no man before. I ain't never put myself out here in harm's way possibly before. I got a wife and a kid at home. I ain't used to feeling like this, but it's something so good about that thing you do when you do that thing to me that I got to have you. Jeffrey say, boy, if I hadn't came along, you'll still be sucking peen in the back of the damn police car to on the other prisons. What's so special about me? Look, I ain't trying to hear all of this right now. I don't want to talk. Why is you here? What do you want? I got to come over here. I had to see you again. I can't call you because you know Veronica is watching. Your mama crazy. She watching. Never think about you crazy too. Your mama be watching. Okay, I done heard enough. I don't want to hear no more about this. I need you to leave. He opened that door and Veronica got that phone. And she is taking video pictures of everything that's going on. She recorded him before he was able to get up under them sheets. That would be Justin. And she zoomed that camera down on that condom. Baby, she followed him all the way through that room and then wound up putting it in Jeffrey's face as she pushed him on out the door. This fool Justin so mad because he can't get Jeffrey. Cause clearly he ain't mad about being caught. Cause she caught him in the house, in the stairwell, and he still came back. So he can't be mad about that. But he's so angry he didn't get his moment with his Jeffrey. He done slammed the door and eventually wind up picking up a chair and slamming it into this mirror on the wall. Hence the damn title, Broken Mirror. Okay, I said, Jeffrey, you and your daddy is something else, baby. I cannot in my Jocelyn voice. I want to make sure I keep up and do it in order, okay? Now, Jim can't find War. He needs to immediately, right? Oscar shows up. He telling them, look, I done traced it down to 3 numbers, okay? We need to find out which one is him. But here's the thing, you're going to have to hold him on the phone for at least 12 minutes for me to get an exact location. Jim say, okay, let's do this. Oscar said, can you do this? Do you know his voice? Man, come on with these numbers. So he finally called a number, and it's War. But see, Ward was on the phone already. He was on the phone with Miss Erica Pudding from over there with David. She telling him, look, I don't know which one of these hotel rooms she's in. She's being very vague. You know how Candace is. She gets feelings and she gets very secretive about her whereabouts. But I do know that she's here in the hotel. She went to ask him, did he want her to call the police because you know she's wanted. He said, hell no, that cat got 9 lives and I'm taking all 9 of them. Don't you do shit. So now Jim is clicking in on the line, so he puts her on a hold. Go over there and find out it's Jim. How you get my number? Jim said, don't worry about that. He said, man, hold on. So he put him on hold, and I'm thinking to myself, you got to hold him on the phone for 12 minutes. That sure sound like some outdated ass way of tracing a call, but okay, we going to roll with it. So he's on the other line telling Erica that he got to go, and he'll contact her back, try to find out where the hell for Candace said. All right, I got that. All right, back to the phone with Jim. Jim, what do you want? You forgot about our deal? What deal? I know some more pictures and stuff floating around out there. He's like, man, I don't care nothing about that. He's like, well, look, you really do need to meet up with me. It could be a matter of life or death for you. Or gives no cares about what poor little Jim is talking about. Told him lose this number, and if you don't, it don't matter because it ain't gonna be on that long. He hung the phone up in Jim's face. Only thing Oscar was able to get was a pinpoint a area that he's in, and I'm thinking, okay. Now, Savannah can't be that damn big. Ain't we in Savannah with this one, or is this the other one? I don't know where we at, but child in Georgia, it ain't that damn big. Y'all know he in the project somewhere. Just do a parameter around the project and go in and see what's really good. I didn't understand what was so hard about that. Anyway, he gets on the phone to call David. Now David just waking up out of a nice sleep. Erica done rocked him to sleep. You know, rock me daddy, rock me all night long. And Jim is once again interrupting his pledge. He tell him, look, I need you. First he wanted to come up to his room. Dave was like, oh hell no, I'll come downstairs. So he gonna tell him to come downstairs. Now that means that he has to let Erica, who's in the bathroom, as he wakes up and is having his call. Well, now she was in the bathroom. He just basically said he had to go, some shit like that. Anyway, she was wearing his shirt. He thought that was sexy. He telling her, he can't. Basically, he gonna come back and hit round. I guess this might be round two when he come back. But anyway, he thanking her. Thank you for being able to stick with me. With my wife's situation and all. Erica said, child, she funny to me. I almost enjoyed her a little bit, so don't worry about it. He telling her how sexy she is. She got on her good lane, but well now she's small. Her good Victoria's Secret push-up bra, pushing them titties really, way up them, and he ready to, come back and see if he can lactate on them or something like this. See if they lactating or something, so he can get him a little milk up out of there. He gonna holler back at her. He got to go make a run right quick. So down to the lobby he comes, and he's listening to Jim tell him, look. This shit done turned serious. Mama Rose is on the loose. Now before Jim got down, before David got down there, Oscar had told him, "Look, I don't know what's going on between you and the Malone family, but it's been all over the news. She done already started her reign of terror on y'all. Okay, show him the clip." Child, they talking about old DA girl body had been dropped off in front of the damn news station, and it had the cry of victim written across the front of it. And I was like, oh, he probably wouldn't know nothing about that because shit, we ain't seen no damn cops come and try to talk to him about it, so he didn't know anything about it. But when David get down there, he tells them, man, it's done turned serious. They done dropped DA girl body off at the TV station. I thought you said you had that. Well, Mama Rose told me she had that situation under control. He was like, maybe I should go talk to her. He was like, man, she's out of control. She's mad. No, she mad at you. He said, man, David, do you remember Dirt Red Tuesday? When somebody tried to shoot at her, one of her people, and she did a perimeter around the projects and shot everything that was moving. 14 people wind up dead. David said, I remember that. I was on the bench. I helped get them out. But she ain't mad at me. Right now, she's mad about what went on with War. What exactly went on with War? Oh, you didn't know? It was a shootout at the Fountain Drop Hotel. Warden shot at her grandson. He didn't shoot him, but he shot at him. A kid wind up getting killed. And Mama Rose want more blood because you don't shoot at the Malones. So what we need to do is try to figure out how to get hold to War before this goes way too far. Because now this ain't good for neither one of us. So they got to try to find him, okay? I said, child, the more they do on this show, for real. Oh, okay. Let's go to the police station. Because at the police station, Mitch is on the phone trying to call Veronica to see if she's going to be willing to be Benny's lawyer. She pulling up. She said, I already am his lawyer, and I'll be in there to talk to y'all just momentarily, okay? So, child, one thing we learned in this episode, that Malone name really carries some type of weight because ain't nobody trying these people with the name Malone. Not even the queen of being mean, Veronica. Yep, the devil may wear Prada and black, but that heifer is scared of them Malone. She ain't playing no games with him. And neither was Catherine when he introduced himself to her. So Miss spoke, saying he spoke to Benny's lawyer and she already here. She coming to talk to him. Now, Catherine was confused because Marty ain't got back with her. So who is this Zay? Who is she? Who is his lawyer? And right on time, as always, Veronica walked up. I'm his lawyer. Hannah say, I be damn hell to the no. Hannah needs to try to understand in this moment. You need Veronica. Because Marty don't answer no calls back. Every time they call Marty, Marty is unavailable for answering a call when the criers call. I don't know if he got other obligations. I don't know if it's just he don't be bothered with the crowds no more. I don't know what the situation is. But your best bet, as Catherine was telling her, is to roll with Veronica. Because Even in last season, we found out Veronica had beaten Marty quite a few times. But Hannah don't want to do it. Okay, she don't want to do it. She don't want to do it. But she want to see Benny. Now, Catherine told her, look, my reach ain't that far. He got Secret Service in there hollering at him. Veronica said, I can get you in there to see him. All you got to do is ask me on your knees. Hannah said it'd be a cold day in hell, bitch, before I do some shit like that. You got me booked up, okay? You got me all the way messed up. I'm not doing that. And she, Veronica and her kind of passed the little words and stuff. And basically she said what we said, all right, Miss Tubman. That was funny. I'm sorry. That probably ain't cool. But that was funny. But that let me know that I ain't the only one be thinking that Hannah, still a slave, Lord, just still a slave. Mitch wound up saying it very nicely to Veronica, and she said that's all you had to say in the first place. I said, girl, leave that man alone with your messy self. Leave that lady alone. Oh, Now, Benny back there, he realized this thing serious because they started asking him about DNA and telling him, you got a choice, DNA or stay in this jail. He feel like he ain't got to give up no DNA because he ain't did nothing. They told him, yes, you do, and if you don't give it willingly, we'll take it. He said, you can't take that from me willingly because I'm this America. He said, no, this Homeland Security. I said, Lord, See, if he give DNA, he can go home. That's my whole thing. And he need to make a decision, okay? They get to asking him about Mitch Malone. He said, yeah, I know him, but I didn't even know he was a Malone until a couple of days ago. They said, well, we are investigating a Malone family. They are a crime family who we think got ties to some Syrian terrorists. So we need your DNA. Benny at this point know that he really defeated and he don't know nothing about what they talking about. So he say, okay, I'm going to go and give you some DNA. Okay? Now Wyatt is over there asleep. At least he playing like he sleep. Jeffrey come to see him and Anna tell her, he has a hard time getting to sleep. So when he sleep, I really don't like to wake him up. So she was like, I'll let him know you came back. And she know, you really care about him. He said, yeah, I love him. I love him a lot. And Anna was looking at him like, huh? He said, I'm gay. He's not, but I love him. He's my friend. Okay. And when he leave, we find out that Wyatt wasn't asleep, like I said. He wasn't asleep at all. Anna, I'm trying to pronounce all this girl, Hannah. Anna gets a call from Oscar. Remember, he had an offer that she might not want to refuse. Well, that offer was to let him know where Wyatt's whereabouts is, and he would give her $50,000. And she said she wasn't willing to make that coin in that moment. And she told him he gonna have to find somebody else. I said, shit, ask me, I'll tell you where he is for $50K. Shit, I'll tell you. What he do on the show? He'll do nothing but be in comas and snort dope. He over here. Wyatt asking who she was on the phone with. He assuming it was her boyfriend. Then he went so far as to say, are you dating the doctor? She said, nah, ain't nothing like that going on. Then they talk about Jeffrey and how Jeffrey loves Wyatt. Wyatt feels like Jeffrey only loves him because he want to sleep with him. She said, no, that love is real and it's genuine and it's unconditional. So, he gets that through his head, but you could tell that he kind of looking at Anna, so I figure they're going to wind up hooking up because they decide to do Netflix and chill, okay? Now, Candace trying to get her number transferred to another phone, and they saying that she can't do it. Somebody else got it. She upset as Charles come in telling her, girl, why don't you get you a new phone? He also told her that she need to get her life together. Why don't you try to get yourself on the straight and narrow? I'm going to need you to do that. He told her he already know everything about her from her senior past to the fact that she's a mother. But he can do better. She can do better. Okay? He want her to get groomed so she can be on his side. She explains that she's fine the way she is. And she can't get a new phone because she need her contacts. And he said, you don't need those contacts anymore. He told her he wanted her to be the lady by his side, and he said, look, I was in the military once upon a time. I was chosen, and look at where I'm at right now. I'm offering this same opportunity to you. So do you want it or do you not? She said, make me first lady. He said, then, he's like, wow, I offer you an inch and you take a mile. And I got confused because wasn't that what you saying when you said that you wanted her by your side, or you just want her to be by the main concubine by your side? Because I didn't think that was wrong for her to assume this. Now my real issue is that another episode has come and gone, and this woman still don't know that her child is dead. I see on the previews for next week that she's supposed to find that by way of Charles, but I don't think I like Chucky too much. Charles might be all right, but Chuck is old bitch, and he got some hidden agendas that we need to work out. We need to find out who you are, because I don't trust you no more. I don't like you, dude. Not at all. Okay. Then she said, since you know so much about me, you know that I'm wanted. He said, of course I do. She said, well, do you know there's a body? He said, yeah. She said, well, can you make that go away? He said, not in the way that you expecting. See, the way you would like to have it done, it would definitely draw attention and it would look like it's a cover-up. But if we let someone take a fall for this crime, then, it could get off of you. And she's like, well, who you expect to take the fall for this crime? And that man said to her, your brother, Benjamin Young. And I was through. I said, if you go along with that, Candace, I am so through with this show, and I'm through with you, bitch, because that's wrong. I know damn well you're not going to sit here and agree to let your brother, who is in this situation and these problems because of you in the first place, you're going to let him tell you to turn your back on your brother and have him put in prison for a crime you know he didn't commit. I sure hope her conscience kick in, because if it don't, girl, I don't know what to tell you. You going to be the worst of the worst. And I hope when she find out about her child, we get a resurgence of the old Candace. Because this Candace right here is weak. This Candace here is stupid. This Candace right here is unlikable. I need her to get back to who she was. Now, I'm going to say that maybe she's this way because she took a break. She couldn't be all she could be because she was pregnant with her child that she got by Justin, the gay cop. I'm hoping that that's what the situation is. I'm hoping that we see her character come back to life, because right now she's just absolutely dead, and she's making mistakes that someone that's supposedly been in the game as long as she has been, as far as marking these men and playing them, she acting mighty weak to me. I don't like that side of Candace, y'all. But that was it. That was all. Next week, like I said, I guess we're going to finally see him tell her, well, it look like it's going to be him. But somebody finally going to tell her. I still side-eye this whole storyline, because as a mother, how you don't feel nothing? Even I know mothers that don't even like their children them felt something when they knew their children either needed them or was going through something. This girl has a total disconnect with her child. But anyway, get in the panic section. If I left anything out, we can talk about it down there. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on last night's episode. In the meantime, in between time, y'all remember the depth of your struggle will always determine the height of your success. Rate this video down in the little area down there. Comment in the panic section further on down there. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and share this video wherever it is you see it, you share your videos. And I'll be back tonight with Black Ink Crew Chicago. We're gonna talk about the head. It ain't quite so bad this time. I've seen it already. I'm hoping and praying I ain't got to next week they ain't down for do no flipperoo on me. But we're gonna talk about them Chicago tattoo peoples momentarily. Peace.